So Ross Anderson once said that access control is the traditional center of gravity for computer security. Basically, access control is about deciding who can access what under which circumstances. So when you set up your privacy setting in Facebook, you are actually doing access control. Or when you are dealing with giving permissions to a newly installed applications on your Android phone, you are also doing access control. So access control is of paramount importance to computer security because if you fix all the bugs in your network protocol or your operating systems and you have bulletproof cryptography, if your access control model or your access control policies are flawed, then basically your system is still insecure and privacy is still not preserved. Well, the study of access control is very much current and alive because we are very creative people. We always come up with new technologies, new way of writing software applications. And with every emerging application area, there are new access control challenges. And why don't I take social network systems as an example? I don't think it would be an exaggeration to say that the last decade was basically the decade of social networking. So imagine you are using Facebook, and then Facebook has this feature in which you can tag your friends in a photo. So let's say you went to a party and you and your friends acted silly in that party. You did a picture and you now want to post that fun time that you had with your friends. So you thought that it was an innocent thing and you tag your friends in that photo. But one of your friends is actually an aspiring politician, so he doesn't actually want one day people figure out that he has acted silly in the past, and so he disagreed with you. He didn't actually want the photo to be posted in that way. So here we have a situation in which we have multiple stakeholders, each wanting to have a say on how to set up the access control policy for that picture. And this so-called multiple stakeholder problem is actually a very lively researched area in access control. So in summary, what I'm trying to say is that with the emergence of every new application area, we will see new access control problems, and that's why we always have new problems to solve in this area. In the last couple of years, I've been trying to address the access control challenges related to the Internet of Things. The first challenge that I'm interested in has to do with the scalability of policy administration. So the Internet of Things actually has created a massively distributed system that is of unprecedented scale. According to some studies, we are looking at in 2025, there will be 75 billion devices connected to the internet, and we simply have not seen this kind of scale before. And that's why we would like to be able to design access control models and policies so that ordinary people like you and I are empowered to write down policies that would allow them to manage their devices. Second related challenge has to do with supporting the chance encounter of devices. What I'm talking about is that when devices or people approach one another, they might want to share resources, they might want to do different kinds of interactions, but these devices do not know one another, and we shouldn't assume that they actually have prior knowledge of the other device, nor shall we assume that they are actually registered under the same identity management system, like they all have a Google account. That is simply not going to happen. So that's why we need to find a way for these devices who encounter each other in a transient manner to inspire trust of one another and allow access in a secure way.